Hello and welcome back to City Skylines, where I am stuck against this wall for— I somehow got my camera around here and stuck. Okay, welcome back to Atlantis, where things are slowly looking worse and worse as time goes. Oh, geez! We have flooding. It is flooding through this— I guess that was to be expected. The city is taking its first floodwater. Great, we have to cut the bridge off. That's going to inhibit a lot of stuff. That's one of the main ways to get across the city. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna cut this, and this will just be a slightly lonelier road. It'll go across here. There we go. That works. Slightly bumpy, but it's a solution. Okay, so let's go ahead and connect that over there. We'll upgrade this road to match it up. And it's not too bad. See, we're dealing with the issues. The fact that the city's taking its first— oh, shoot, over here as well. Oh god, the city's flooding. The population's dropping. We really need to get this under control. This needs to be broken. It's really messing up our efforts. Whatever, a little bit less capacity, but that's fine. The flooding needs to be stopped at all costs. How is the water still coming in? What is going on? Game, please, mercy. You're flooding my entire city. Game, please. Oh, I still have this mod from when I was working on the other thing. Oh, that's slightly cheaty, so let's go ahead and disable that. We'll be right back. Okay, now hopefully we have a way to fix this oh, it looks like it stopped just from a restart. Maybe it was just bugging out. Well, we did get some of a population hit, but if the problem is fixed, that's good. Strawberry Springs is starting to overflow. This is really bad news. Like, this is the worst news we could have right now. Our main flood prevention system is beginning to overflow. That's a bad, and for a lot of reasons, but the main one being, it's our main flood prevention system and it's failing. So let's add more flood prevention systems, because if this fails, we need backups. I'm gonna go ahead and add a third canal onto this side. Oh no, that's gonna be so expensive to fix. Ah, yikes. This is an absolute disaster. Okay, let's just go ahead and fix this. Very nice. We don't have enough money. Okay, well, we'll wait until we have the money. I guess there's not much I can do other than just wait to have the ridiculous amounts. I guess I can just build this beforehand. The canal's much cheaper than the dirt price. There we go. Now we have another canal to dump water. Hopefully it works efficiently. Man, we're having a lot of issues. Population, money, demand. People are telling me, why don't you just raise the walls? Money. Why don't you just build a wall around the entire map? Money. Like, do you know how much it would cost to raise everything to this height from here on? Or higher than this? Higher than the water goes? The water goes another 20 meters above this level if you block it in. I'd have to buy every single tile around, and then I'd have to build millions and millions, and all I'd really do until I finished is just pressed it more into one location. So stop saying I need to do that, because it's just no logical sense. Well, it makes sense until you, like, look at all the reasons why it wouldn't work. Right now, our best bet is throwing as much water as we can into here, using pumps. If we can get more water channeled out using these, which this does prevent a whole lot of water making it into the map. This right here carries an enormous amount of water. Like, this is no joke. It is pushing more water than I ever thought I'd be able to get out of this map into this channel here. Like, a river this thick worth of water and super deep. Same with this. They're doing a good job, it's just, there's so much water. But we continued to attempt, and we're gonna keep building walls, and we're going to keep, you know, protecting our city. But there's only so much we can do. Soon we're gonna have a huge issue, because this is bad. Strawberry Springs is overflowing. Grove Park will be safe for a very long time, which makes me happy. However, the other parts of the city, we kind of need. We can't just let them die. But things are getting pretty dire. Okay, this new stream of water is beginning to push. Can we get even more water out? That's the question of the day. How much water can we prevent? As a temporary solution, I mean, this is very temporary, but we can't just build these in lines just to fill up with water to slow it down. It won't add any more throughput, but it will slow it down for like 2 seconds and maybe actually give us a tiny bit of time where we're actually getting rid of more water than is coming. See, we just shut off that entire side until those canals fill. That's good. That's good news. It's like a very temporary solution that won't actually do anything in the long term, but it's a small win for the next, like, minute. It's almost nice seeing all that water stop for a second. And you know what? We can build ones down here, too, just to slow down the approach of the water. It's very cheap, and we can... The problem is there is no getting rid of the water once it's in here. It's kind of just done. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start making flood prevention systems up here. Instead of pumping directly out of the ocean, I'm going to start stopping it before it gets to us. I'm going to start putting pumps up, like, here. I'll put... I can't even afford more than one. But one is all I need up here at the moment. Although it's actually starting to get quite bad. And look at how expensive it is to run pipe. Like, that is ridiculously expensive. Everything about this series is expensive. Okay, well... I don't have enough time to actually plug you into anything. What if I just do that? Will you start working? Oh, you are! Wow, look at that. You're making a slight effort against the water. But it's not enough. It is not enough. Look, I slowed down the water for a tiny bit of time. It was an attempt. Okay, so... we've got all of these people coming down. Still, the population is increasing. Let's see. This is rising way faster than I expected it to. I think Strawberry Springs is actually slowing down in efficiency because the water's just getting too high. It doesn't look like it's getting rid of as much water anymore. This is really bad. Oh boy. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. We're gonna have to build a wall here as well. The problem is, money is getting hard to come by. Now, this may be a good initiative right over here. If we can actually get it set up and working. There we go, we've got it plugged into something now. If we can start taking the water from these areas before it does damage... Ah, this died. I have a solution. There's my solution. Fantastic solution of the day. Okay, there we go. Very nice. And now let's just plug this all in. Okay, well... It's not doing too much, but it is doing something. I mean, I think it's fair to say that it's better than having nothing there. They're expensive, though. So we'll put 4 for 3. I can afford 3, so we will put 3. Slow down the inflow. Slow down the water. You can do it. I believe in you. Pump, you can do it. You were born for this reason. Well, you weren't really born, but you were made for this reason. Oh boy, okay. Well, we are slowing down the water over here. It's going much slower than the water over here. So I'm gonna say slightly successful. I mean, we are impacting the water. We're not really stopping it, though. That's a problem. Okay. Back here, things are not going very well. The water is starting to get up to the wall. I'm gonna have to raise the walls, but that's very expensive. I'm just gonna hope that it doesn't go much higher. The evaporation area is functioning, but not quickly enough. It's actually completely covered now. The island is shrinking so quickly as the water gains. This wall needs to be raised. This wall needs to be raised. A wall needs to be built here. This wall needs to be raised. This wall definitely needs to be raised. And this one does. I guess we'll do the most sensitive part of the city first. We'll get all of this raised up. Someone told me to do 1 thick, but if you do 1 thick, the water can still trickle through. It's just a little bit buggy like that. I'd rather be 100% sure that there's no holes in the wall. And there we go. New wall. Raise everything up a bit. Looking a bit safer. Now this is gonna be a little bit disastrous opening this up. So let's do it quickly. Before the water notices. Before the beast awakens. And also take some soil out of here in an attempt to slow it down. Okay, big wall. Big wall around here. Stop all of the water. Stopping water is good. This area isn't quite as at risk. So we can just build this wall up here, giving us a little bit more safety. We're gonna do the best we can. I guess it's going through the wall. Let's just pretend there's a tunnel there. There we go. That's a very intense wall now. It's much taller. It's a bit more protective. Things are getting bad. Things are getting bad. Things are getting bad, and I'm slightly worried. Okay, so we're gonna raise this up to this level, which means that that entire part of the city would have to die. This entire area here will die before, but I guess we have to build the wall out like there. Oh man, this is getting expensive. I don't have enough money. I could turn off pumps, but that's like a horrible idea. I mean, I do have the inward-facing pump right here. That's like one that... Nah, I'm just gonna leave that on because I'll forget it exists, those two. And there's only 2 of them. That's only 2,000. 26. It's not gonna make that much of a difference. Oh, yikes. We can't pump much more water into here. Like, We are going max capacity when it comes to this. This isn't quite as far. I would build something under here, but it'll take ripping this apart, and I don't want to. Wonder if we could fit one more to the side here. I think I could, actually. If I went right here, we'll actually get this river to capacity. See what we can do. Oh well, it's going through them. That's fine. You know, nothing about this is realistic anyways. What the heck? Okay, that's weird. I'm just going to ignore that those were over there. Okay, so the good news is the population's going up. The flooding was stopped. And we had enough money to raise the walls a bit. It also looks like this may be stabilizing a little bit. We included, we added more flood prevention over here. We have some pumps over here slowing down the onslaught. The bad news is that it looks like the spring is starting to fail us. The water level is still rising at a pace I can't believe. And things are going to start flooding soon. Well, things have already started flooding. It's just about to get really bad. The water is now above where most of the city is. The city is now under sea level. Or at least most of it. The bit's not on hills. I have a bit of demand, so I'm going to continue trying to push the demand. We need to listen to the demand because we need the population to grow. So rezoning parts of the city is just going to be a good idea right now. Let's get all that commercial demand out of the way. And maybe, I know I missed a few dots, but I don't have enough time to worry about it. Actually, yes, I do. That's really annoying. Let's fix that. Oh my god, wrong one. I just made it so much worse. It didn't click properly. Okay, they're fixed. We need a little bit of office here, because we have a bit of industrial demand. And we don't have enough raw resources to do anything other than offices. Okay, there we go, looking good. We're getting somewhere. Okay, so that is looking good. Very good. Okay, so population still going up, money going up, that's also good. The city is building up. Water, bad. City, good. Water, bad. I mean, it's pretty much how you can summarize this series. Yeah, things are getting pretty bad. But we're holding on. We're holding on tight. I'm getting pinged like crazy on the Discord channel. Something about a revolution. So I think we're going to be cutting this episode short. Wow, things actually seem to be really serious. Oh god. Yeah, so we're gonna be ending this a little bit early this time. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. Holy moly, what is going on in there? What the actual heck? Look, listen very carefully. I don't have much time. They've taken everything. Silly. It's not as it seems. It wasn't me. When the revolution occurred in the Discord, it wasn't me saying those things. Someone got my account. So you guys need to get me back. Silly's going to destroy us. He's going to ruin Spook Vooper, and I need to be saved. I don't have much time. They're monitoring my access, but I need you guys. I have a file server. Just in case anything like this happened, there's a file in my file server. You have to find it. I'll hide it in the description or the tags or something so that Silly doesn't know we're... darn, he'll find it too. You guys just have to go faster than he can to find the password. I've always advocated for justice and peace between the yams and the potatoes. Well, ever since the incident. I really need your help right now, guys. We have to bring back Vooperia. I need you guys to help. We can do this together. Please. You guys are my only hope now.